Another question from the audience. What does UNCW do to get the community to sports games? I mean, in terms of beyond the students.
Well, I think we try to take an aggressive approach. Our coaches are out constantly talking to different groups. Our marketing department is in the community working with different community groups. Our ticket office is contacting different folks for group sales. So I think from that standpoint, we're trying to hit all areas with regards to the groups, whether it's Boy Scouts, Girl Scouts, other community groups. We've unveiled a marketing plan that it's really about the entertainment piece of it. It's an entertainment event. It's a sports event, but in order to get people to come back and be a part of it, they have to have a good experience. And so our main focus is really about the experience once you get there, so that you can go and tell others about it. And it goes back to what Bill said. We are part of the community. Our success, any successes that we have, are a result of the community and the community support. And so we want your support. We need your support. We have a home game tonight in soccer where our nationally ranked men's team is playing Duke, and they're nationally ranked as well. So please come out. Please come out and support Aiden and the team. So again, we try to work with it.
So I think, Pete, I mean, you probably, of the panel up here, you've been the most recent in terms of launching a team and reaching out to the community. What's been your marketing approach? What's worked? What hasn't worked? I know you've had different models in the past few years. How have you approached it?
Well, you know, it's kind of an evolution as to, you asked me when we talked about the operations, and it really is an evolution with regards to where your revenue comes from. And it does have to do everything with getting people to the game and marketing it. And that is really the first step, is creating something that people want to go to. You've got to have a good product. You've got to have good entertainment for everyone in the family. And then you've got to comp a lot of tickets to create that buzz. And at that point, you're really in the concession business. You've got a lot of people coming to the games, and you're serving hot dogs and pizza and Coke and beer. Then you try to convert those comp tickets to ticket sales. And then you make revenue on concessions and ticket sales. And this is our 5th season, and we're just making that transition now. The most difficult part is probably where the game is really won, and that is with sponsors. And I don't think, you know, I've been on a lot of sales calls talking to sponsors, and up to now it's all been about leveraging relationships from other companies in town that other businesses I'm involved with does business with. But at a point, you can only take that so far, and you have to really start at providing value to those businesses that you're selling to. And it's not just anymore about an ad in a program or a banner in the venue. You've got to come up with something that sponsor can use your brand to sell more of their product. And we've done that with a couple of our own companies just to try out different things, and we finally think that we're on the verge of understanding how to teach companies to use our brand to improve their sales. But I think I answered your question as far as how to get out to the community.
Let me say, I know why Bill sold the soccer team is he couldn't take it anymore. Right? I mean, what these guys do is really hard. I mean, we're a soccer family, and we had a team, the Raleigh Flyers in New Cecil, and I sold that team because I'd called in all the friendships and help and all that stuff I could do. It's really hard, so I admire y'all for doing it. You have to do that because you love the sport.
Well, we've covered a lot of ground here today, a lot of sports, minor leagues,
I have a
colleges.
question.
I'm going to give you one more chance to do the last item on your list. But yes, what's your question?
I have a question.
All right.
Okay, so I roll into town here, tell everybody what they should do. This is not a good thing to do, I know that. Now, who do I need to talk to about this plan? Give me the name of 5 people I should go sit down and talk to about this plan. Who is it? I'm serious. Tell me, who are the 5 people? Name 5 people I should go talk to about this plan.
Mayor.
Let the audience shout out some names here.
The mayor, okay.
County commissioner, county
The
administrator.
chair of the county, all right. Who else? All of them?
So definitely the Chamber of Commerce with the Cape Fear Future Initiative. You want to talk to Connie Majorette?
Okay.
Find Mr. Robbins.
Yeah.
No, he's for us.
We do, his name is the Hotel, Motel, and Prepared Food Tax. All right, that's just 3. Who else? If you want to sell a project down here, who do you tell? The landowners, that's a good idea. All right.
All right. If you.
Yes, that's what I was thinking. Chuck.
Chuck?
Chuck Schoniger.
Voters who think their taxes are going to go up.
Yeah.
Uh-oh, there we go.
You're asking for it here.
How about the people who think their tax base is going to go down?
Yeah.
I mean, that's what we got to talk about, but, okay.
Well, Jim will be here afterwards for more ideas. So before we let our panel go, I would like to ask each of them, starting with Bill Dooley, to talk about the one thing. We've talked about a lot of areas here, but what's the one thing you think people should take away from this as to how we can improve the business of sports in Wilmington?
Well,
I think I know your answer, by the way.
Football.
well, Wilmington's a great place. I don't think there's any doubt about it. And it's a great sports area. It's, you know, I look back, there are 30 institutions starting football in the last 10 years. There are 16 starting from 210 to 213. And the reason, the students want it. The students want a full, total experience, college experience. And if UNCW students would like to have football, then I think that's something that needs to be done. But
Well, this solves your
it
first
was
problem.
very convincing. I mean, what's very convincing is the students at these institutions, 30 of them, committed money. And when you commit money to something, you're really making a commitment. They're talking about $100 a semester towards student fees. Some of them $85, some $125. When you make that kind of commitment, you really want a product. And then you've got to get a good product out there. So I think UNCW is a place that can explode and have a very competitive football program. I'd like to see it, but you know, that's the chancellor. Money is a factor in that, but if you spend money, you make money. And if you don't spend money, you're not going to make money.
Well, I think if you have a team, you've got a coach already.
I'll write that down. Let me write that down.
Jim?
I agree with Coach Dooley. I knew him when he would wear socks.